Hi, folks. Very often, when you and I drink some nice, refreshing lemon water, it tastes really nice, and it is a small amount of lemon juice in a little bit of water, or quite a bit of water. Now, what we're referring to is the concentration of the solution. The definition of concentration is the amount of solute compared to the amount of solvent we're dealing with. And if you just have a little lemon in some water, it is mild and it is very refreshing. On the other hand, if you have a whole piece of lemon and you put that in your mouth, you're going to end up with kind of a puckery face because that's strong. And scientists need a way to quantify and put numbers behind this concept of concentration. There are many different units that are used, percent mass, percent mass volume, parts per million, parts per billion, and molarity. And we're going to talk about all of these, and we're going to do some math with them, but they are not terribly complicated. These are used for everything from alcoholic beverages to pollution to how much chlorine should you put in your pool to chemical solutions to medications. So concentration and their units are important in many areas of healthcare and chemistry. In this talk, we're going to concentrate on just one, and we are going to concentrate on percent mass calculations. These are used most specifically when you are dissolving a solid into a liquid. Two common places this is used are in saline solution. Now, saline solution commonly given to patients in a healthcare environment when you want to hydrate that patient. They need water, but they also need those electrolytes. So they give them a tiny itty bitty amount of saline, a little bit of salt, to provide the ions necessary for the body to function. Iodine and alcohol, tincture of iodine, very useful as an antiseptic before surgery and used commonly in veterinary and animal situations. Now, the equation you need to write down and make sure you have access to for the upcoming quiz and for the study guide is this. The calculation for percent mass is this one. The percent mass is the mass of the solute in grams divided by the mass of the whole solution in grams. Divide both of those out, then multiply by 100. Now, please do not freak, okay? Please do not freak when you look at this, because this is nothing more than a percentage calculation. And we've done percentage calculations before. Trust me, you've done percentage calculations since elementary school. Actually, we've done this percentage calculation before, but let's do it just to make sure that your brain doesn't go blah with the chemistry numbers. So a percentage is nothing but the part divided by the whole times 100. And the times 100 changes it from a decimal into a larger number. So if I wanted to find what percentage of the critters in this picture are cats, first off, I need to know what is the whole. So I'm going to count critters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I have 17 critters. And how many of them are cats? Let's see. 1 cat, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cats. So 9/17. I'm going to grab my calculator. 9 divided by 17, I got 0.5294, but that's way too many sig figs, but I have the whole thing. Now, that is this. To make it a percentage, I multiply by 100. That multiplying it by 100 moves my decimal 2 places. So I am going to keep things to 3 sig figs, 52.9% cats. That's all we're going to do is the part divided by the whole, but when I start putting in massive solute over massive solution, it feels more complicated. It's no more complicated than what we just did counting cats and dogs. So here goes. I want to find the percent mass calculation for a solution that has a mass of 210 grams and it contains 14.7 grams of sodium chloride. What is the mass percent concentration of this solution? So I want to know my percent mass. The mass of my solute. Solute is the thing being dissolved. So that's going to be my sodium chloride, 14.7 grams. The entire solution, has a mass of 210 grams. So the part divided by the whole, and then times 100 in order to make that a percentage. So when I divided that out, 14.7 divided by 210, I got a 7% solution. Not too bad? Okay, my friends, we're going to go to the next one, and I want you to try this. We've done percentages before. Hit pause, go through the whole thing, then we'll go through it together. All right, are you back? Please, I hope you're trying these to make sure you feel confident before the upcoming study guide and quiz. So, solute. The solution contains 45.9 grams of sucrose. That's my part. 45.9 grams of sucrose in a solution that has a total mass of 370 grams. So my part divided by the whole times 100. I've got 3 figures divided by 3 figures, and I'm ended up with 12.4 grams. Those aren't so bad, are they? No, you can do these. All right, we'll come back next time, and we're going to do some different calculations of concentrations that are not any more complicated.